part mentorship opportunity, part ministry position. The Ministry Resident Program at Truett Seminary is designed to connect some of Truett's most gifted and motivated students with ministry opportunities in partner churches in the Truett Church Network. The Truett Seminary Ministry Resident Program provides invaluable experiential training and intensive, intentional discipleship and mentoring for Truett's ministers. For our students who sense God's call to the ministry, this program is a valuable confirmation and affirmation to equip them for their futures in ministry. It's an opportunity for churches to invest in this generation's leaders and ministers in a significant way that offers them a place to learn how to serve, and also a community to surround them and love them and build them up as they do so.
I decided to apply for the Truett Residency program because I was really interested in finding a way to combine what I was learning in the classroom with what I was experiencing in my local church context. And also, as somebody who feels called to pastor and to preach, there are just not very many opportunities to receive hands-on experience before being thrown into a full-time ministry setting. And so this was kind of a great opportunity and a great way for me to demonstrate the calling that's been placed on my life, and also to still have this great support system of Truett and the local church.
For me, the reason why I applied for the residence program was just the opportunity to work alongside a church as well as being in school. So basically taking my book knowledge and applying it to actual practical real life situations. And I would say the biggest takeaway for me working as a resident at Concord was just realizing that theory and practical, they're not the same thing. Sometimes you have to think on the spot, and sometimes you're challenged. And so I think just the awareness of what real ministry is and the perception that I had coming into seminary, this residence program really did open my insight to that. And so I definitely encourage everyone who has the opportunity to apply for this program, because you're gonna get mentorship, you're gonna get training, you're gonna really also grow and increase your spiritual formation and figure out exactly what you want to do, just maybe your own ministry journey. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and I think everyone who can should apply for it.
These things that you have seen and heard in my presence and in the presence of many witnesses, entrust to faithful people who will be able to entrust these things and teach others. This is the verse, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2, and it is really the scriptural basis of our residency program here at Concord Church. I just want to tell you that we have witnessed God's amazing hand at work throughout the life of our church. Really, over 45 years ago, our founding pastor, Dr. E.K. Bailey, he embedded this fabric of discipleship within the DNA of our church. And under his leadership, there was over 100 senior pastors that came from under his tenure. Then Dr. Bailey himself, he would anoint another Timothy, Dr. Brian Carter, and he has continued that legacy of faithful discipleship, especially in concerns to pastors throughout the life of our church. So if you want to know the inspiration of our residency program, we have finally formalized the very thing that's been the DNA of our church. And we hope that you can be a part of this residency program so we can watch you become a son or daughter of the Concord Church.
One of the things that I have learned through the ministry residency program is the power of presence. So whether that is being able to just sit with ministers who've been doing this honestly longer than I've been alive and learn from them has been an incredible experience. But also having just really unique pastoral care moments with people from all ages of life. There really is no substitute for just showing up and being present in people's lives. We come into class and we learn about what it means to have pastoral care and to do ministry well. And yet all of our good theology and all of the things that we're learning kind of fall short in the face of some crisis that people are having. And so being in this ministry program has really helped me to see people in a new way, not just as a problem to be solved or a simple set of easy solutions, but what it means to really show up for people and to be present with them, regardless of what they're going through in life. So I'm really thankful that I had the opportunity to do that and to learn here.
If you want to know about effect and impact, here's the sentence in a nutshell. We've witnessed our church transform scholars into shepherds. We believe that seminary does a great job training up and forming scholars who are able to handle God's word. But it's in the trenches, it's in the church where you get an opportunity to be molded as a shepherd. And so what we've seen is that we've seen our residents come in and make a tangible impact within our congregation. We really throw you into the fire, no pun intended, but we allow you to get your hands dirty in ministry through preaching, through teaching, through discipleship, through administration. We want to make sure that we expose you to a ministry model that will help you develop your own philosophy of ministry. And what's been the result? We have seen people come out of this program with a tangible experience of how to live out their faith in whatever God calls them to do. So the impact that our residence has had on our church has been paramount. And one thing that we want to make sure that we continue to do is to develop more residents to impact our church, community, and we can see the impact in their own lives as well.